Have you ever complained about being single? Well, try telling that to this 86-year-old woman who has no housemates, no neighbors, and even no fellow citizens. She lives in Monowai in the US state of Nebraska. Its population? Just one. Elsie Eiler is her town's only resident, secretary, treasurer, clerk, bartender, librarian, and taxpayer. Yep, she pays taxes to herself. She's also her own mayor, by the way, so she makes a yearly road plan to secure funding for her town's 4 stoplights.
I am the mayor, and I am the town board, basically, but then I don't worry about elections because there's not much competition. I get kidded about it some, but I tell them, well, sorry, you're not in the city limits, you can't come in and vote.
So how did she end up so single? Well, see, this small farming town used to have about 150 residents in the 30s. But when technology took over, most of its people left to look for jobs elsewhere. By the 80s, Monowai's population reached only 18 residents, until it was down to Elsie and her husband, who later passed in 2004. She has some grandchildren, but they all live somewhere else.
People say, don't they worry about you? And I say, yes, they do worry about me, but they also respect the fact that this is what I want to do.
All of this sounds very lonely, but somehow being away from family ironically gave her even more people, because almost every single day Elsie meets new faces. From curious journalists to international tourists who drop by just to see her, everyone hangs out at the Monowai Tavern that she both owns and works for.
There's trucks coming and salesmen coming and customers coming and some just coming to visit and have a cup of coffee, and it's just sort of a meeting place, a hub, and I think everybody feels welcome to come.
And if she needs any more roles, Elsie also runs the town's only library, which has around 5,000 books from her late husband's collection. And if anything big happens, like a heavy snow, her newfound neighbors from 40 miles away can also come to her rescue. What a unique story of the world's most single woman. Knightfall, the next time you feel like you're on your own, just think about the story of Elsie. She is proof that you can be alone without being lonely, and no matter where you are, you can always find family.
I'm not here because I have to be. I can close up and leave here anytime I wanted, go wherever I wanted. I'm here because I want.